What's up, Scrappy Peeps?
Hello.
It's Del and Aaron
Hello.
from Inkie Quill.
Yes.
And I'm still a bit croaky.
Croaky.
I know. I've just gotten really croaky all of a
So
sudden.
she's brought in the big guns.
I have. I thought I'd bring this fella along to help me out. So we're here for a Grab 5 layout, and it's a layout, not a Project Life spread for this week. And I've decided to start off with my gelatos.
So, do you have enough time to quickly explain what gelatos are to me?
I do.
Okay,
They're
cool.
like a watercolour crayon.
Oh, okay, right.
So you roll them up and like lipstick,
Yeah.
and you just smush them on the page, and then you add water, and they merge.
They go all,
But
right.
please, if you use gelatos, invest in a little pot of gesso because the effects are amazing. It's so much different than just using it on normal cardstock.
Oh, so put the gesso down
Put the gesso down first.
Sorry, I thought you meant like instead of using water, you would use gesso. I'm like, how does that work?
That would be messy. Anyway, back to the other things. I've got gelatos. I've got some wood veneer words from the Reject Shop. I've got some gold tiny word stickers from, are they DIY shop maybe? I've got some Heidi Swap old stickers and the C'est la vie. No. What are you talking about, Adele? It's the Cedar Lane collection from Pink Paisley, I think. Yes.
Oh, look at all those cuties.
So this was a picture of the bridal shower for the hens party where I went horse riding. So this is the bridal shower. This wedding took up 3 weekends of March, and I took 1 billion photos for all of them. So you will see a lot of the same people in the same kind of photos, but different things. So on one of them, we're in a teepee at the wedding. Another one, we're on horses. And in this one, we're in a pretty swanky high tea destination. So I decide that I want to make some embellishments. So this is a kind of a joint DIY embellishment tutorial video. So what I'm doing is, did I change photos?
No? Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
you did.
I changed photos.
Huh.
There you go. Same event, different photo. So what I'm doing is I've pre-gessoed this piece of cardstock, and just with white gesso, and I am smushing some gelato, just scribbling it on. Scribble. It's so fun. It reminds me of being a child.
So once it's finished,
They don't smudge.
do they look like they're melted? Is that where I'm...
No, it looks like watercolour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I always associate
And
gelatos.
look at that lime green in there, Adele. Look at that. What's happening? What is
very
happening
different. Very
to
different.
the Inkie world? So anyway, I just put a
that's
whole heap
really
of colours,
cool.
and then you just add water and you just slop it all together. Gelatos are a brilliant introduction to mixed media if you're looking at to just putting a little bit into your scrapbooking but haven't really tested the waters of mixed media before. I would recommend grabbing a small, tiny pot of gesso. You can pick it up at cheap shops, like $2 shops. I got a Montmartre brand one from Hot Dollar here in Australia for about $7 or something like that. And you can get gelatos quite cheaply. You can just buy a couple of key colours, or you can just get one of the small packs available and just have a go at them because they're really fun to use.
It looks like you didn't need to put much water on there either.
Didn't have to put much water
Oh,
at all
that's
because
really
of the
cool.
gesso. It makes a huge
right.
difference. If I hadn't have put the gesso down,
Yeah.
they wouldn't have spread as easily.
Right, okay.
So all I'm doing is adding some Heidi Shine. P.S.
Jordan's.
Did anyone follow us on Snapchat
Oh, wow.
and see Aaron's disastrous Heidi Shine?
There was a thing.
There was.
There was trouble.
So,
Oh, that's a different technique.
oh yeah, that's good. That's called I'm too impatient to wait for the Heidi Shine to dry.
Just roll the paper towel
like a
roll, the
steamroller.
entire thing. It's gold.
So I picked these 2 little circles out of that Cedar Lane embellishment pack, and that's what I want to do. So I'm just grabbing my giant circle punch, which I think is about 1.5 inches, and I punched a whole chunk of circles. Then I'm doing the exact same thing with the gold, but only doing a small section, and then I attach the gold to the circle.
That's cool.
So
Yeah,
it looks
right.
like they've been dipped in gold.
Yeah, dipped.
You could do the same type of thing with embossing powder, but I didn't have a gold glittery embossing powder. But yes, how simple is that? And it looks like you've made a lot of effort, but you really haven't. So I'm just gluing them down.
They look really cool.
Yeah,
They look like little planets. They'd be cool for like a solar system thing
that
too.
That would be amazing for an art journal page. Yes. Remember that. Yes, remember that, Aaron?
Because we've been doing the, I don't know if anyone saw, but we did some iCAD stuff. I know we talked about it the other day.
Yeah.
But yeah, ever since we did that watercolor background thingy with the smushing of the plastic thing.
I've got him up with all my
terms.
All the technical Inkie terms. That's what I call it, though.
I won't be teaching you much today, ladies. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool to have these little cutouts.
That would be awesome. That would be really cool. And as you can tell, I'm just sticking them wherever I feel like they need a bit of sticking. I started with the big ones, and then you can fill in the spaces with the little ones. And I really recommend that you just slap some embellishments on. Just don't think about it too much. Just go, oh, there's a gap, boom. Oh, there's another gap, boom. And down you go. And I'm adding those 2 other ones that were from that pack. Am I? Yes. I had to pause for a moment. And pretty much that's like the most of the embellishing, because you've pretty much made your own pattern paper. So what I did, this was a 4x6 photo, and I just cut the sides down a tiny bit because I'm using my selfie and it doesn't print true 4x6 and the edges are perforated. So if you don't cut them off, you get like a little perforated edge, which kind of annoys me. So I cut it smaller so that I could mat it on a few different 6x6 papers from this Bloom paper pad from Crepe Paper, which is my favourite collection and brand of all time. So yeah, just doing some layers. I got a sniffly nose. Goodness. So yeah, I reckon we should give this a go. Back to iCads, because we started and then got distracted.
Yeah.
So iCads are index card a day, and if you go to, I think it's daisyyellow.com, type in Daisy Yellow and iCad into Google and it will come up. But there's every day for June and July, there's a prompt and you make a little art journal index card.
But that's just that one specifically, right? Like there's probably other prompts.
There might be other people that do iCAD, but I think Daisy Yellow came up with iCAD. But I don't know.
Yeah, but you could also do you could do other stuff as well.
Gosh,
you don't have to do those prompts.
No, definitely not.
You do whatever you want. Really.
And we've been really enjoying it because Aaron's been learning some mixed media techniques.
Yeah, exactly. Before I dive too far into my little Dilutions journal thingy.
Yeah, that you would have seen in the SFS retreat
the hall.
Yeah, the hall.
But also when I used it in the stream.
That's right.
But yeah, I didn't want to. See, this is the problem I have, which is why I have so many notebooks. Because
we all though?
I get a notebook and then I do like 1 or 2 things in it, and I'm like, no, it's too good for the stuff.
But Aaron, that's what you need to break free.
I know,
I do too.
But still. So it's good. The iCAD is good because I can experiment with some stuff, and it's just an index card. It doesn't really matter.
And if it's a disaster, it's okay.
Yeah,
because you could always cover it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that little February is like a rubber floppery type embellishment that I got in a Studio Calico kit. I think it was actually meant to be for February, either this year or last year. It was a mystery kit that I got. And so I knew I had to use it because this is a photo from February. Oh yeah, this wasn't March yet. This was the last weekend of Feb.
What are these things that you're putting on there?
This is acetate embellishment thingies from the Cedar Lane embellishment pack, which is actually fall themed.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to, just because it's marketed as a particular theme or a particular genre.
And it clearly wasn't fall then, because
was like
Feb
2
is
days
the end of our summer.
Yeah, but it was like 2 days before fall.
Yeah, but our fall doesn't actually start until like halfway through April, basically.
True that. But you don't have to use the embellishment packs as they're themed, as they're like marketed for, if that makes sense.
They're pretty flexy.
What's
that?
What's that say? That says love you.
Aw, that's cute.
I'm pretty sure I've used these same Grab 5 ingredients in another video.
Well, these aren't the actual ingredients, though, are they? These are extra stuff.
No, this one is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that was that other thing. Yeah, okay, right.
I think, let me
Because I was looking for the wood veneers.
Do you know what I did? It was the first photo that I showed. I've done these grab 5 ingredients for that photo as well. I'll put a link in the description box below if you haven't already watched that video, but I'll show you how I did this one first, and then I did that other video, which has been uploaded first. So I've used these same grab 5 ingredients in another layout, so you can see how different it is, because it is quite different.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So you've... Yeah, right.
Same things. I'm trying to do that now with my grab 5. So grab 5, if you don't know, is where I grab 5 things from my stash, and I use them in a layout. They can be old, they can be new, they can be tools, they can be paints, they can be whatever I freaking want them to be.
Whatever you lay your hands on.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the
whatever's
scrap room.
In this one, it was whatever was in arm's distance. And so I'm trying now to do 2 grab 5 videos per selection to show you 2 different ways. So it could even be like a project life spread and a layout spread. Let me know in the comments below if you like that idea of doing 2. So maybe I could do, if I do Wednesdays as regular grab 5s, I could do 2 weeks in a row using the same stuff, but make 2 different layouts to show you how I use them,
and
different
have them
techniques.
different.
And
yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Because
So
that's
let
the
me
thing,
know.
like you were saying before, all this stuff is pretty versatile from what I can see. Like it's just because it's marketed as fall whatever.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it'd look really cool for something completely
A
different.
baby layout.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a wedding layout.
Yeah.
Well, the other day I did, was it a grab 5? No, it was a Scraptastic one where I used their baby kit that, well, it was a kit filled with crepe paper, baby little you, which is their baby collection, and I used it for a wedding layout.
Oh, right.
I'm all about breaking the boundaries when it comes to scrapbooking.
Smashing the box.
So here I'm just adding some more little embellishments and some splatters.
More Heidi, watch out.
This was
Don't knock it
prior.
over.
This was the old bottle. This was before the disaster. Yeah, so we started saying that before too. Last week I uploaded a video where I had my slow-mo no disaster. Anyway, Aaron the other day had his own Heidi Shine disaster.
Yeah, first time I was using Heidi Shine. And it
ended
just
bad.
Was not cool.
So if you don't follow us on Snapchat, I'm Inkie Quill on Snapchat, and you can see little sneaks and peeks of projects. And the other day we're working on our iCads, and it's done. The wiggly fingers are out. So I did a little big cluster down the bottom and then a little cluster up the top to kind of, you know, balance out the page a bit. And I freaking adore these circles. So I'm going to be using these DIY embellishments a lot. Oh, hang on. Oh, wait.
I was going to say, where were the wood veneers?
Adele almost missed out on something. Lucky.
I didn't want to say anything because I thought, oh, maybe because I actually put the files in and I'm like, maybe I missed one or it's not the right thing.
No, I forgot.
That's lucky.
So Hello February became the very impromptu title to this layout. But yes,
good,
so thanks for joining us, and let me know in the comments below if you like the 2 weeks in a row of grab 5 video kind of idea thing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.